I am. Hi, Hamilton. Can you hear me? Hello. Hi, Hamilton. Can you hear me?
Hello. So sorry about that. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah. Hi, Hamilton. Can you hear me?
Yes, very well. I can hear you. I
All
hope
right.
you can hear me as well.
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. So I just made you the host of the call. Did you see that?
No, I didn't notice that.
Okay. So once everyone starts sharing your screen, check if you get the option at the top of your screen, or just check around. Just check if you views like switch between their screens. And let me know.
Oh,
So it's almost time. In case they don't join now, let's just give them 5 more minutes and we start.
all right. That's fine.
Yeah. Welcome, Bright. Bright is on this call, right?
Yes, I am.
All right,
Thank you very
welcome,
much.
Bright. So let's wait for other people to join.
All right.
Yeah.
It's about time. Can we start? Hello, everyone.
Just give
Oh,
me a moment. Just give me a
oh,
moment.
Victor has been waiting to be admitted. I think I just admitted him.
Yes,
Interesting.
yes. Like I said, I made it a host, so you should
Oh,
be seeing
oh,
thumbs up people that are trying to join.
oh, I just noticed that. Sorry, Victor, for waiting so long. Then the note taker, I think we should admit that as well. Okay.
Let's also check for Promise, right? So let's also check if Promise is in the waiting room. Is he in the waiting room?
No, I guess not. I've added everything and everyone in the waiting room.
Okay, let me
Okay.
try his brother message on the group.
You know, you joined twice. You are inside here twice, like with two accounts, probably two devices.
Yeah, I'm connected with like multiple devices. So let me drop a message for Promise on the group,
Oh,
and then we can start.
all right.
Right, let's start.
Okay. Sorry, can I say something? I
Right.
have his mobile number. Let me call him and see
Oh,
if he can join us, please.
All right, can quickly try
All
calling.
right,
okay,
just
let's
give
wait.
me 2-3 minutes.
All right, no worries.
Okay. No, I just called him now. He says he's trying to join us.
Okay, okay. I think I should be looking into this. Where is this guy again? The participants. Yes, I can see him. Waiting room. Awesome. Yeah. All right. I think we have a full house already. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, Victor. Good evening, Promise. Good evening, Bright.
Yeah,
Good
good
evening,
evening.
sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
good
evening,
evening.
our boss. Senior Victor.
Good evening.
So
Good evening.
yeah, it's another wonderful time here to, you know, crack the code, write the code, understand the code. And I believe this will be another session for you to take something home. Like I said in the Discord group, I would love us to be more practical and realistic, would I say, in this journey we have embarked on. And to ensure that I would be an accountability partner for all of us. Yes, because apart from making sure you are paying attention, trying to see if you are paying attention in the class, I would love to also follow up to see if you are creating time to also look into these things that we are sharing, these ideas, these topics that we are dissecting here on the platform. Because no matter how many videos, no matter how many lessons, no matter how many documentations you read, if you don't get your hands dirty, it's not going to be interesting at all. Like, it's not going to give you what you expected. So I really encourage each and every one of us to get our hands dirty so that we will not be like an electrical engineering student that cannot take up the wiring contract of a house, whereby a person 6 apprentice of an electrician will take up the job and do it all by himself, even without having gone to secondary school. So this is actually the situation in the coding market right now, to be frank. We see people that took part in boot camps and immediately scaled up their career, started coding straight up, doing far better than people that went to study computer science and then they came out with the head knowledge of algorithm, of computer science, hardware and software, but still cannot develop enterprise or working applications. So I will encourage us all to take this seriously and know that it's actually an edge that we have. Imagine you taking up this career path and giving in your best into it for the next 4 years. Within that period, when a computer science student is coming out with the certificate that he or she knows computer science, you have already worked in a company or even 2 or even 3 and gathered real life experience. To be frank, you would have an advantage in the market. The only thing is that maybe when you now start earning, you might feel like having a degree, because once the person who has a computer science degree is up to task or can do as much as you can, if there is a leadership role, that person will be more likely to take it. But leadership role is not so much an important thing. The most important thing is that they are paying you well. So if we take this career seriously and keep pushing at it within the next 4 years, you'll be amazed at where you are at. So well done, everyone. Well done, everyone. Today we are going to be doing some hands up, get your hands dirty type of lesson. We're sharing our screen and we'll be walking through real life code. Today you will write code and you will deploy it on the browser, not deploy it as an app, but you view the code that you wrote there on the browser. So that will be our major target today as we go into HTML basics. We're going to do it and start discussing it even as we have done it. So in that way, you already have the experience. It was your hands that typed it. So when we are explaining what you did, you now be like, oh, so this is the reason why I went about it this way and went about it that way. So that we don't have a class after all said and done, you can still not connect the dots. So I don't know if you have a good feeling about that. If that is cool by you, can I have a thumbs up? Can I see your thumbs up? Can I see some reactions, please? Okay, yes, thank you, Bright. Thank you, Victor. What of you, Promise? How do you see that? Oh, cool, very cool, very cool. So we'll start straight away. I would like to do an impromptu assessment. Just don't feel uncomfortable, just some few questions, and then we can just push ahead. So how was it? How was last lesson? What can you just remember we talked about in the last lesson? Let's just start with that, and then three minutes, and then we keep pushing. So first of all, Promise, the last shall be the first. You joined in last, so we'll start with you. Sorry about that. So what can you share with us that is something that just keeps ringing in your head as we have started this program last week?
Okay, I can recall that you said something about variables that variables are storage containers for data that can change during program execution.
Awesome. That's perfect. I don't even think you need to speak further. I love the fact that you grabbed that kind of context. Is a very, very key context. Honestly, I was discussing with someone last week and we were like, basics is key. Basics is both key and basics is king. If you get the basics, you can get a job, and in that job, they are telling you to do something that you have never done before. They will give you tomorrow as deadline. You will go drink Nescafe or eat very good food or howsoever you want to do it. Get to eat at home and deliver still that same task because of what? Your understanding of basics. You can from there explore amazing opportunities and windows in this career. So congratulations. Thank you very much, Promise. Okay, over to you, right?
Okay. I think I can now I know the meaning of HTML, which is hypertext markup language, which I never knew before. I just know
Awesome.
I just see it, so I don't know what it meant, but I think I understand it. And some of the key tags of HTML files for software
Yeah.
engineering and all those things. Then CSX, the cascading system sheet. So
Style sheet, yes. Cascading
yeah,
style sheet. Yeah.
sorry, style sheet,
Awesome.
not system style sheet. So which is
Awesome.
used to style and design web pages and helping us to also add fonts and all that to what you're doing, your design pages and all that.
Wonderful. I'm glad to be hearing this kind of response and feedback. This is nice. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm glad to hear your response. That means you are following up. Over to you, Victor. Hello, Victor. Over to you.
Hello.
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
evening.
so yeah, good evening. So last class was all about setting up like the start, right? Is we talked
Yes.
more of the downloads on the Visual Studio, getting
Yes.
everything set up. We
Yeah.
actually also talked about HTML and the cascading, which is CSS, and knowing their
Yeah.
meanings and their key tags and their functions
Yes.
in the system, right? So these are the things we talked about, and we are able to download some things, to set up our Visual Studio, Visual Studio.
Yeah, Visual Studio Code. Awesome. I hope you didn't have any issues with installing the what is it called again? The node download.
Node.js, VDM.
Yes, yes.
No.
Oh, awesome.
NVM.
Yes. The node virtual machine. Oh, awesome. So I'm very glad to see that we are catching up, we are following up. This is all we need. This is all the motivation we need to, keep pushing and find find the wonderful results in no sooner time than we could have imagined. So cheers, guys. Congratulations, everyone. We are making progress. We are really making progress. So today we are going to be going a bit deeper into HTML and CSS. So we're doing some screen sharing sessions. I don't know if I think for for time for time's sakes, I'll just write up code, and then I'll leave my screen on, and I would like you people to, type alongside. And as we type alongside, when everyone is done typing, I'll see what you typed. Please type along with me. It's very important.
I'm using check what I sent to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for the correction. Yeah. Node version manager. Yeah, not node virtual machine. Sorry. Yeah, node version manager. That's the meaning of no NVM. All right. I be sharing my last screen.
So did everybody get that? The meaning of NVM?
Hello, can we see some reaction?
Yeah, we got. I
Yes.
got.
Come again,
So
please.
so NVM actually means Node Version Manager, and what it does is it helps you switch between different node versions. I think Hamilton, what's the current node version out there?
I don't really know. I used that
Okay.
version
Okay,
since.
so Victor, what was the
Yeah.
node version you saw when you installed your node?
It was 20. Let me just check again. It was
22 point something, right?
22.10 or
22
something.
point something. Yes.
Exactly. That's the same version Bright also saw, right? 22.10, right?
Yes,
Bright.
yes, yes.
And that same version you also got
I
Promise,
think
right?
mine is
Yes,
22.9. Yeah.
Okay, so you can see Hamilton is on 22.9. So with an NVM, you can easily switch from 22.9 to 22.10, and then some projects will require you to go as low as version 16 or version 18, right? So in
Exactly.
that
Yeah.
scenario, in those cases or those scenarios, yeah, you require NVM to switch between the versions. You switch to version 10, you switch to version 20, you switch to version 20, you switch down to version 16. So
Exactly.
that's the use of NVM, and that's why it's called Node Version Manager. You could also tell the NVM to tell you what node version you're currently on. Tell the NVM to switch you between node versions, stuff like that. Tell the node to update you to like latest version of node currently out there, which is what Victor currently has, 22.10. So yeah, so that's the meaning of NVM. Yeah. I'm Hamilton,
Awesome.
you can carry on from here.
Awesome. Thank you for that correction. Yeah. We can always share idea. We never stop learning. We cannot know it all. So anytime you have something to say, please share. It's not only myself that could be speaking in the class. Please, if you have any observation, if you have any correction, if you have any suggestion, please bring it forward. Bring it forward. Let's learn together. Yeah. Thank you very much, Victor, for that correction. Thank you very much. Okay, so I should be sharing my screen now. So let's get to this. Please tell me when you can see my screen. Can you see my screen?
Not anymore.
Not at
Oh,
all.
it showed up before? Oh, yeah. Okay, I didn't see some reaction. I thought I needed to refresh or something. Where's this guy?
Yes, you can see your screen now, Hamilton. I think
Oh,
everyone else can also try sharing their screen and also try doing alongside what you're doing. Yeah.
yeah. Wait, zoom. All right. So we are going to be starting today. Okay, let's just start. Let's just start from this point. Okay, so normally every folder can be opened on this device on VS Code as long as it has code in it. Even if it does not have code in it, you can still open it on VS Code. Take for example, should I take this part here? Let me drag it. But this is just for talk's sake. So it will open it. As you can see, there are a lot of things inside there and it will try to access it. But it's called a code editor for a purpose. So we just open files that have code so that we can work on the code right there and make changes inside of it. So I just created this folder, called it Quota Bootcamp. So you can open a folder right now and call it my first HTML, my first code. First code or my first code, just right click, new folder. It's almost the same thing with Windows. When you right click, you see new, you select folder, you tap on it, you open a folder, and you name it what? You name it my first code. You can just do that. That's cool enough. My first code. So are we on it?
Yes, I've done that.
Oh, multiple participants can share simultaneously. So how do I see the multiple participants? Can you help me with that, Victor? see several screens. I want to see everyone's screen. All right. Let's just keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Okay. I can't see your reaction. So if I ask something, I would prefer to have a voiced out response so that I'll know what's really happening. So right now we are creating a file called index.html file. You know what dot does? Dot defines the format of a file. If we have .png, it will show that it is what? An image. Can you see even the VS Code is showing sign that this is going to be an image. If we have a JPG, it shows it's still going to be an image. So most of the definitions of files are described exe. I think that's the format for Windows applications. We have iOS, okay, no, iOS. So it's just like this. It's just like this. So this is HTML to show that this will be a HTML file. Let's get straight to it. So you can be working alongside with me, please, so that we can, get to see what each other have done in a short period of time and we make progress. So like I said, this is the tag that defines it all. Doc type, HTML. Exactly. Sorry about that.
Sorry, everyone can see Hamilton's screen, right?
Yes,
Voices,
Yes,
please.
please. Yes.
Yeah, we can
Yes.
see it.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Yes.
see, I have a question, please.
All right, right
All
on.
right.
Bring your
Okay.
questions forward.
From my screen, this is what it's showing. So what do I do next? It's saying welcome, try pro now, purchase Poker and Pro, read more, launch interactive demo. What should I do next?
I wish I can see your screen. Please, Victor, how do I see the screen?
So are you seeing any switcher
Okay,
around your
okay.
Yeah, I see.
You've been able to see the switcher, right?
Can you see my
Have you
screen?
have you seen the switcher, Hamilton?
No, I've not seen the switcher.
Just a moment. You're going to see a switcher around your screen. Victor, are you seeing any switcher around your screen?
Switcher, like, no.
So on the Zoom app, are you seeing any switchers switch between bright screen and Victor and Hamilton's screen?
No.
What I'm seeing is participants, and that is the slide control.
Okay. So you're not seeing anything like screen being shared?
No.
No.
Can you see what can you see my screen? Can you see what I'm clicking
Hold
on?
on, let me see if I can switch your screen now. I can see your screen,
I
but
can see your screen, Hamilton.
Zoom does not let us see your Zoom app while you're sharing your screen. There should be, because I can navigate between bright screen and your screen. Do you understand? So I also
Yeah.
need you to be able to do that.
Yes, I really need to.
Can you take a normal picture of what you're seeing on your Zoom and send to me? Let me see. Send it to me personally. Let me see. Can take a picture with your phone and send to me. Let me just take a look. Like on the Zoom app right now.
Yeah. I sent the wrong screenshot.
You can just use your phone to take a picture of your screen.
All right. Yeah, just sent it now.
Okay, let me check.
Take the message. No, here in Zoom. Here in Zoom.
Okay, send it here, Abby. Let me check. I guess it's still
Yeah.
loading. It has not delivered.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's loading now, man. Okay.
Oh. I can see it now.
Okay, you've seen it, right?
Bad. Yes. Don't worry anymore.
Is
So,
it that green? Is it that green? Like, is it that green background with a black icon?
no. I think it just showed up now. Let me look at the picture again and see. I'm sure it's not even there in the picture. I don't know why it's out or why it now appeared. It's not there in the picture.
But it has
It's
appeared
just,
now,
okay.
right?
Let me give you at the top of that place where it's showing us as user.
Exactly. So send me another picture of that. Let me see.
All right.
Send me another picture of that so that everybody can also see it. So we can all see our screens as we are working. Do you understand?
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Send me another picture. Let me see.
Yeah. Can you see it now?
Hold on, the picture has not okay, it's loading now. Just wait.
All right.
Okay, I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah.
So you're saying okay, I can see it. So it's like on the bar at the top, right? So you can just click on
Exactly. On the
bright
top
screen.
taskbar.
Can
Yes.
everyone also see the screenshot you just dropped on the chat? Victor, do you see the screenshot you just dropped on the chat?
Yes.
Okay. Are you having the same thing on your end where you can switch between maybe bright screen and his screen?
Yes, I can switch between the three screens.
Okay, you can switch between these three screens, right?
Yes, please.
That's Victor, right?
No, promise.
No, right.
Okay, that's Bryce speaking.
Victor, your screen is not
No,
yet
that's
up.
promise.
Yes,
Promise.
Victor's screen is not yet up.
Victor, can you as well share your screen and check if you can also switch between the four screens between your screen, promises screen, bright screen. So go back to the Zoom call. Open the Zoom call. Try to put the Zoom on full screen if possible. Yes, open the Zoom. Try to also put it on full screen on another tab. Are you seeing anything to switch between the participants on the call?
This is my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen. Is this a screenshot?
I guess this one is a screenshot.
Yeah, this one is a screenshot. So close this one. Yes, open the Zoom call. Do you have it opened?
My Zoom call is open.
Okay, can you see Hamilton's screen?
Oh no. Huh?
Whose screen is currently being shared on your end? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, whose screen are you currently seeing being shared?
I can't see any screen again. I'm coming. I don't know why
All
this.
right.
Okay, try to open the Zoom again.
Yeah. I don't know why the Zoom app is not coming.
Maybe you have it opened on another page. Try sliding to other pages and check. You can put your 4 fingers on your trackpad and swipe up and check if it's open on another page.
Wait, let me just stop sharing, then I'll just do it. Yeah, as I stop sharing, then it came up again. But I want to.
Okay, as you stop sharing your screen, it came up again.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna share back.
Okay. But
So
promise, are you able
think-
to? Sorry, Victor, what did you say?
Yeah, I'm seeing who's okay. I can switch. I can switch to. Yeah,
You
I
can
can
switch
switch.
between screens right now, right?
Yeah, I can switch to screen.
You're seeing Hamilton's screen, you're seeing Promise's screen, you're seeing Bright's screen,
I'm
right?
promising. Yeah, I can do
All
that.
right. Bright, let me also confirm. Are you able to do that? Sorry, not Bright. Promise. Let me also confirm. Are you able to also switch between their screens?
Yes, I can switch between screens here.
Okay, and your screen is currently being shared, right? You can as well also switch between screens, right?
Yes.
All right. So Victor, you can proceed with also sharing your screen and also see if you can see.
Someone talking.
No, no one is talking. We are just waiting for your screen to show up. To know whether you can now switch between screens, rather.
But you can see my screen, right?
Yes, I'm looking at your screen currently. Freedom, just the desktop.
No, that's my own.
Who?
No. Mine is not freedom.
Is it not Victor that is talking?
That's
No, it's
promise.
Okay. Promise. Okay. Promise, yes, your own is loading up. Yeah, your own has this, is it Call of Duty background?
Brownish with a
Yes,
gun.
exactly. Yeah, a big gun, like very deadly gun like that.
Yes.
Deadly gun, indeed.
Honestly,
I like gun.
I beg, no, they shoot am three people. If they shoot am for dummy image or dummy human being.
Can you see my screen, right?
Yes, you can see it.
Yeah, we can see your screen, Victor.
Just want to know if you can have access to see our screens. Your own is when you tap on share screen, it's sharing effectively. We just want to be sure that you can check our own screens as well. That's the challenge right now.
Yes, we can do that.
Sorry, my internet went off. Victor, you're able to share your screen and you're
Yeah.
switch between the screens, right?
Yeah.
All right, then Hamilton, you can carry on. If everyone is in sync now.
I'm not sure he's now able to see our own screens. Victor, can you?
Yeah, I can see your screen. This is your screen.
Yeah, you can see your screen. So the thing is, you cannot see his Zoom screen from this sharing that he's doing.
Okay.
So Zoom does not let you share your Zoom app screen.
Oh, I get. Awesome.
Exactly.
All right. That's perfect. Let's.
So right now, if anybody has a challenge, you can easily just switch to the person's screen to resolve the issue. So that's the benefit of this and Hamilton. So you can proceed now.
Okay.
All right.
So everybody can switch back to viewing Hamilton's screen now. So switch back to viewing Hamilton's screen.
Okay. So sorry, I know I asked a question earlier.
Okay.
From what my screen was showing, what do I do next?
Okay, what was it showing? Show me again. So, okay, let me
This
check.
is my screen.
Okay.
Where do I type to impute index.html?
Okay, like I said, the easiest way to go about this is just drag your folder into the VS Code application, like open in VS Code. Yes, or you can open a new folder, then yes, you tap on this open folder, and then you show where it is. So there's my first code. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you have opened the folder already. Is either you drag it into the VS Code app, like we do here on Mac. I don't know if it works on your end. So can you try that? Just dragging the, okay. And open folder, go to open folder.
Okay, I should go to open folder. Okay. Let me just
Yes, yes. You can try the dragging next time. Yeah.
Like this. So where do I put it?
Oh, all right. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. Yes. So that's how it goes. In Mac, you can even drag from that on your desktop. You can drag the manifest code to the icon of the Visual Studio Code. You don't even need to open Visual Studio Code. Once you drag the icon into the Visual Studio icon, it opens Visual Studio Code relative to the file. So that's just it. Okay, so now we have our first application. So you can zoom in, you can open it up, you can open it full screen. I hope we are all on the same
Yeah,
page.
also
My
check,
code,
also confirm if Promise
my
and
first
Victor,
code.
they're also able to also do the same thing.
Yes, awesome. Victor, you have a lot of files here. Just what we need you to open is the my first code. I don't know why it's showing a whole lot of apps. Just open my first code. Yeah, I
On
can
the
just click on X, close. Victor, yeah, close. Yes, close poker as well. Yes. Then tap on that file icon. Yes, yes. You don't need to close the VS Code. I don't know why it's showing all these logs.
So I don't think Victor has my first code on his desktop currently.
Exactly.
So guide him to have it.
Okay, okay.
my first
I
code,
don't
what do you
really advise you to be accessing your folders this way on your VS Code. So you can close it. Don't access your folders like this. You can close that window so that, yes, you can just take that out so that.
No, it means you should close the VS Code entirely. Close the VS
Yes,
Code entirely.
yes,
Exactly.
exactly. Now drag my first code. Where is it? Did you, okay, code? All right, yeah. Drag it into the VS Code file, like the VS Code app. I don't.
Okay.
Where is it on your desktop? You need to have an icon of the VS Code app here on your desktop. All
He has
right.
it on his dock at the bottom of his screen. Do you understand?
Yes, yes. Put it on your dock, on your deck. I mean, yeah.
So,
Yeah, drag it into your dock. See the VS Code on your dock. I can see it there in that list of docks.
yeah, I can drag it here.
Yes, yes, yes.
On the VFS,
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Did it work?
Okay. Okay. Yes, yes. Why is it showing? Okay, yeah, awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes.
So it
So
has
that's awesome. Yes. This is what we want. This is what we want. This is what we want. Yes, the same thing on Chloe's end, the same thing on Bright's end. All right. So click on my first code, and then you see an icon. You see an icon when you click on it. Yes, you see an icon. The first one by your right on that same level. Yes, the first one is file. The next one is folder. The next one is what? Refresh. Yes, you can see refresh explorer. The next one collapse folders. Interesting. So pick on new file. The first one. Yes, exactly. Then type index. Index. No, small letter, please. Small letter, Victor. Index.html.
everyone can maximize the code editor. You can make it like big.
Bigger. Yes,
I'm seeing Promise Zone is like half. You can maximize the screen.
The same thing with Victor's own as well. Yeah, please maximize your screens, everyone, so you have a more interesting experience. Yes, Bright's own is already on max. Promise, yes, that's nice. Victor, Awesome. Yeah, great. So index.html. Okay, let's take it up from there. So click on it, enter. Click the enter button. So exactly. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. We begin to type code. Oh yeah. Brackets, braces, like arrow, left hand arrow, right hand arrow, that icon. Let me show you on my screen. Can you see my screen? I'll start all over again. So like this, we now write doc type. HTML. This is the tag that defines what we want to do here on the IDE. This is the head, the main file that clearly introduces what we are doing in this page to the code, to the code editor. It defines whatever we are doing here. So exclamation mark doc type, sorry, doctor HTML. We are telling this guy that our document type, what we are wanting to put here is a HTML file. So we can go further to, write HTML language equals to English. This is an extra information about what we are here to do. Okay, we can now also write a header tag.
Sorry, please. Is it after writing, you just press the enter key?
Yes, you can press the enter key. Yes, you can do that. You might not need to if everything is in check. Like my own brings up suggestions for me. That's why sometimes I have to press enter. So just write, yeah. Did you see my screen, what I wrote earlier? Just look at my screen.
Can I ask a question?
All right, please bring it forward.
Okay, must it be the doc type? Must it be capital letters?
Exactly. There is what we call what is called linting to. You understand? It helps us to organize this thing. It helps us to organize our code properly. So I don't really know if LinkedIn to will correct this. But what LinkedIn to does is it usually there is something we call ECMAScript. This is a file format or syntax format, a platform or a script or a documentation that helps to guide our code writing syntaxes to make sure they fall in line and are easy for the virtual machine to interpret. So this is the actual way to write it. If you write it in small letter, it might not give the accepted. The computer might not even, okay, it still recognizes it. I'm impressed. But this is the conventional way to do this. You write it with capital letter.
Okay.
Some things can go for granted. Some things can go pardoned or unnoticed in writing code, but it's very, very. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so to reduce confusion and cluster, yeah. So let's do it. Let's take it one after the other. So you show them what you're doing, right? And ensure that everybody's looking at your screen at the point in time when you're showing them what you're doing, right? And then you come back to them and ensure that you're seeing everybody's screen and you're seeing them replicate exactly what you showed them. Do you understand?
All right.
Yeah.
That's
let's take it like that.
Yes, let's do that. Okay, so let me just get ahead, and then when we are done, we can, follow up. So you can see. I hope you can all see my screen. Just switch over to my screen, and then maybe after looking at it, we'll now be writing from there. So this is a header tag. This defines. If you notice, once I click on enter, there is this extension in my this thing. What is it called again? Sorry, I've forgotten. So this extension helps me to complete abbreviations. So I might not even need to put this header tag. Once I type head, it will know that what I want to type is an image abbreviation, and it will just fill it up for me. So for the sake of learning, let's just stick to what is most appropriate for this level. So we have HEAD, head. Okay, so what do we call the head? This is now what defines the main frame of what I'm trying to build. So let's call it my first line of code. Awesome. So this is what will be your header. Now, we have this tag called meta tag. Meta tag is an extra definition of what our HTML file is all about. So we have meta char sets, character sets. That's actually what it means. Char sets, UTF-8. This is the most conventional way. I think this, let's just take this up. 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 UTF-8. All right, yes, this is it. Unicode transformation format 8 bits is a character encoding standard that's used to represent characters in electronic communication. It's the most common character encoding used in the World Wide Web. So you see, this is what we need to make the World Wide Web, the web browser, understand the text that we are writing. So this is very, very instrumental to converting of texts to code. All right, so let's move forward with this. We can go further to use another meta to describe further what we are doing here. Another meta. Name, viewports, contents, width, wideness of the contents will be equal to the content, the width of the device. And then what do we have as the scale? This is more like visual descriptions. Visual descriptions of, sorry, this should be initial scale. It should be initial scale. So this also describes the sizing of the HTML page, even on our device. Viewports, describing that this will be on the visual interface of the device. So let's move forward to title. Now, what this title does is, title does change this thing. Like when you see this, yeah, when you click on this tab, you see it writes something. Create your products. This one writes what? Create an invoice. This one summary, dev, Azure DevOps, and stuff. So you see, there are different things, dev tools. This thing that you are seeing now is there because there was something written in the title. So this is what helps you to understand what a browser or a web page is actually doing. So we can put our title here so that when we click, we open our app on the browser, it helps to define what we are going to do there. So we can have a close tag / title, exactly. Okay, so code day 1. Let's just put it this way. So we see that when we run this on the browser, we'll be seeing code day one as the header of this browsing page, this browser page that we are clicking. Okay. We're going to use another tag. Just be conscious of what we are doing. All these things that we are putting in open and close braces, all these things that we are putting in open and close brackets are actually what we call tags, HTML tags. So this is the header tag. This is the meta tag, which is a descriptive tag. This is the title tag, which helps us to understand the title, the naming of the embodiment of whatsoever we are building. And then the next, the link tag. Link. Okay. So what does this guy do? Linking relative to the style sheets. What am I doing? So what are we saying? We can link this HTML file to the style sheets. And we can also link it to what? The file that houses the style sheets, which is what? We now use this. This is a href tag that helps us to locate files, whether in the directory or in a website. This is a locator tag. This is more like a locator function. How do I put it? Yes, a locator function. When we start linking applications URLs to URLs, you will still use this one. You put anchor tag, you write a, which is anchor tag, the abbreviation for anchor tag, then you add href to now link a particular file. So here we are going to link this file to our CSS for styling. So we are hereby declaring the styles.css as the name of the file that we use to decorate this guy. If we don't name it style.css, wahala go dey. So this is where you write the name. If it is vector.css, you write vector.css here. So let's move forward. That comes to the end of the header tag. Oh. I wanted to enter into body tag, but I remember that these guys should be here. Forgive me, for want of time, I'll be trying to be fast. So I'll watch you but type it yourself, and I believe it will be more impactful if you can type it yourself. So I'm going to carry this guy and then bring him here at the end of all these things I've written. Right here. This is where it should be. All these descriptions and title should be in the head. This is the basic, these are the two basic parts of a HTML file, the head and the body. If you notice, I did something here. I used tab to move these guys forward a little bit. This helps us while coding to understand child tags, to understand tags that are under other tags. So you can see this one now moved under with a space to show that it is nested inside, it's located inside this header tag. So let's just continue. We'll discuss this more as we go in.
You missed your closing HTML tag.
Closing HTML. Oh my bad. Okay, so this guy should be here. Okay. Thank you very much for that. Exactly. So we can see it also helps me in my in my VS Code. Once I typed on, I double clicked on this, it highlighted the opening one. So this is the opening tag, the opening HTML tag, the closing one, the opening header tag, the closing one, the opening body tag, the closing one. So this is just how it goes. So these guys should all be under this guy. So we can just make a tab selection, then push them forward. This way, it helps us to read and monitor the code more and much easily. So let's push ahead. Thank you for that correction. So here in the body, we have all other things that we need to have in the file. Take, for example, the header, the heading, the paragraphs, the main contents, and all that. The span, there is what we call span. There is what we call span is just a span of text, a span of words. It really doesn't mean so much. And in place of span, we can use P, which is paragraph. So these are all tags that we use. We also use basic tags that we can use in the body, apart from span and paragraph. Is now, yeah, I said it before, the head. The head has several types. We have H1, H2, H3, H4, according to the sub captions and subtopics we have there. So let's just start with head. So that we can make the starting part of this body bold and introductory. We can decide to leave it since we already have a header tag, which is here. We can also leave this, but if we want to make this one bold as well, we can use the head tag still, and then, put it in. Importance of coding. Okay, so this is our header tag. Importance of coding. We move it forward. H2. Oh, sorry. This was what was on my mind. Sorry. H1, which is a subheader. Yes, then we have H2. So I would like you to be writing this by yourselves to go a long way to help. Awesome. So we have the H1, we have the H2, which indicates the heading parts of the body. Then we can now have P, which is a paragraph tag. We can now start to write coding is a very important skill to have in this tech evolution era. Okay, coding is a very important skill to have in this tech evolution era. Then we can use the span, which is a sub tag for text, and write the reasons are so many. So I think we have done a lot of writing of code already. Let's see how we can show this guy. Let's see how we can show this guy on our device, on our browser, sorry. So look at what I'm going to do now. I click on my browser. Then I open a new tab. When you open a new tab, you go to File. You see File? Go to File. If you click on Go to File, you see Open File. You click on this. Click on Desktop. Locate that your file. Mine is at Quota Bootcamp, index.html. I click on it. And then, voila. Can you see? Can you see what we have? This text, this code is now on the web. And can you see that all these tags, we are not there? All these tags, we are just used to define it in a particular way. Can you see right now? Okay, let's click on this. Can you see? Can you see the name of this guy? Can you see? Can you see the name? Code day one. Can you see when we did this? Do you see where we describe it? So we can just write my first day of code. My first code. You can just write it this way so that it will be more memorable for you. My first code. If you open it here, you click on this. Can you see it has not changed? Why? Because the browser has not been refreshed. So can you see code day one is still here? Now let us refresh the browser. If you refresh the browser, immediately, can you see this guy has changed to what we have here? My first code. This is interesting. This is all that there is to know about code. It's just it's just a way to define what you show people on the visual interface. What thing people see in a digital system. It's just nothing else away from that. So all these things that we have written here, what is showing on the browser? This guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. So we can see my first code. Correct. Importance of coding. Can we see how big it is? Why? Because of the tag I gave it. I said H1, header number 1. So can you see? It's very big. Now I said header number 2, listing how coding is important. Can you see that header number 2 is smaller than header number 1, listing how coding is important? Then you can see paragraph. Coding is very important skill to have in this era. Can you see? Tech evolution era. Can you see this span? Can you see that it's still the same size with this guy here? That's why I say it can be used interchangeably. So coding is a very important skill to have in this tech era. The reasons are so many. Full stop. Full stop will not show here. Watch now. As I refresh, you see full stop appear. Can you see full stop has appeared? So this is our HTML file. So before we go into styling, I would love us to do exactly what I did right here. Okay, so over to you guys. Over to you guys. Let's see. Yes. So I'll be starting with Bright. Sorry, I by default I just moved over to his side. So Bright, you can be typing while I'll be telling you what to type. Yes. So you are on point. You're on point. So HTML language, English. Yes. Then the head, open and close. Put the open and close. To avoid the mistake, see, coding can be very, very interesting. One mistake you make can take you an hour to correct. Imagine he was not here now and I wasn't observant. I might have been looking for why my app is not running on the browser, not knowing that I did not add closing tag of HTML. So please go up straight away. As you open a tag, make sure that you close it. So you can go up straight away or delete this head entirely, or you can put the another alternative is to close the tag and then put it after the head. But just let's follow the process. Just go back to line 2. Yeah, right beside cancel line 3. Delete line 3 as well. Yes. Delete line 3, like go back to line 3 so that it will not be numbered. No. Don't delete Control Z. Press Control Z or Command Z. Yes. Go back to line 3. There's something I want you to do. Yeah. Click on it, line 3. The next line that is showing, line 3. Yes.
Yeah.
Quick delete. Backspace. Exactly.
Yeah.
Now it's no more there. Exactly. So now do the closing tag. Open brace /. Yeah, like the left arrow button. Yeah.
Okay, the left arrow button like this.
Exactly. Yes, then exactly. You can see it's already suggesting it for you. Click on that guy. Let's be a bit fast. Yes, click on that close HTML. Exactly. Click on it. Awesome. Now click on the center of the two of them. The open and close that. Yes. Click on the center, like yes, in between the one you just wrote now and the one that was there. No. Keep moving back. Exactly. Awesome. Press enter. Click on enter. Awesome. Can you see? It now gives you this space on this one. This is what I wanted you to achieve. That was why I asked you to delete the head. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. We are doing great.
Thank you.
Okay, so all right. So now tap on head. Write a head tag. Open brackets, head, then you close it. Yes, you can just click on this guy so that it will now click on that pop-up. Okay, or yes, or right on. No worries. Close it as well. Close it immediately. Put a closing head tag. Yes.
I've closed it.
Now, right? The closing tag of the header itself. Yes. Open bracket again. /head.
Okay.
Exactly. It's okay. No, delete that. No, you don't need to add those extra ones. You have already closed it. Delete that head text. Okay. Exactly. Now go to the center. Just like you did in the other one. Something is wrong. You just deleted the head. Complete it now. Oh, no. Come back. Control Z.
Okay.
Can you see my screen? Look at my screen. Go to my screen so that you see what I did there. See my screen
is showing your desktop.
Okay, it's now showing the code. Can you see the Visual Studio Code? Can you see line 8?
Your screen is showing your desktop.
I think your network is lagging. I'm on the Visual Studio Code currently.
Yeah, we can see your screen, Mohammed. I don't know. I guess it's network.
Yes, I guess so as well. So if you
Okay,
whenever you can now. Oh, awesome. Line 8.
Line 8.
Sorry, before you continue, Hamilton, if you want to multitask and look at his screen alongside having him looking at your code base, right? You can just share your code base instead of sharing your entire screen, just like on Google Meet. So you can just share only your code base instead of sharing your entire screen. Do you understand?
Awesome, I get you.
All right. You can carry on, Hamilton.
All right. Okay. So you can see my code base now, right?
Where, please?
Why is my screen sharing first?
I can see your code base. Can everyone else also see his code base? Victor, can you as well see his code base?
Yeah, I can see his screen.
Okay. Hamilton, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. I'm just trying to confirm whether you can.
Yeah, we can see your code base. We are seeing your code base. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Trying to navigate back to the full window of the. Oh, okay. So, Bright, are you there?
Yes, please.
Okay, so line 8.
I'm here with you.
Line 8, you saw what I did on line 8. So do replicate that.
8.
Your own is complete. Just put the close. Yes, put the closing brackets. Just put the closing brackets. Don't bother looking at line 8 again. Just go there. Yes, at the last line, exactly. Put that closing bracket.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I need from you. Exactly. So please just make sure that is what I mean. When you open a tag, You close it by writing the tag again, but then the closing tag of a particular HTML tag, it normally has /.
Yes.
So the opener just writes the text, the name of the tag. Then the closing now has a / to tell you to close it. That's just how it goes. So in the center now, click on the center and press enter.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's right.
Awesome. Awesome. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So here we can write in the descriptions of the header. So you can now write meta character sets. Exactly. META. Yes, space. Char sets. Yes, exactly.
Okay, it's already there. I should
Yes.
select it.
All right, right on. That's also fine. Yes, equals to UTF, capital letters. UTF-8. So like we said, this format decodes simple texts to the computer. Then close brackets. Exactly, awesome. Next line, we also use some meta for more descriptions. Yes. Meta name. No, small letter.
Then, okay, sorry. Meta.
Yeah.
Then name, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, equals.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, back.
Sorry.
No. You have to delete all. Yes, exactly. Immediately after the name. Equals. No, go back, delete it all. Go back to name. Let the equal be right after name. Yes, equal to calm down. Just follow it step by step, okay? Meta space name.
Okay.
Name, yes, name equals to, don't give any space before writing equal to. That's what I'm saying. Equal to,
Okay. Okay, no space. Okay.
Exactly. Awesome. Yes. Now put in inside that place that it now has this apostrophe. You can now put in viewport.
Viewpoint.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Content,
Then
right?
space. Come out. Yeah. Come out of the
Space.
come out of the apostrophe. No. Come out of the apostrophe. Okay. Close the what is it called? The apostrophe. Yeah. Yeah. Close it. Close the quotes. We call this string. But yeah, just so close the string. Let's be more technical with that terminologies. Yeah, string. Yeah, not close bracket. Okay, go back to the close bracket. Still go inside the close bracket. You still have more things to write. Space.
Okay, inside. Okay.
Yeah, just follow me step
I'm
by
inside
step.
now.
Yes, the inside space.
All right. Space.
Yeah. Okay. So you write content. Don't worry. Just continue. Content.
Content.
Equal to. Yeah,
No space,
click
right?
on that guy. Yes, awesome. Yeah, it will help us save time. Instead of typing quotes strings again, it will just put it there for you. Then inside that string, write width equals to width device. Width. In the middle of that string.
Okay.
What's happening to your this thing? When you click on something, it just replaces it. That should not be so. What's happening? He's out. Okay, Victor, please, can you proceed? Yeah, so you've written HTML language, English, put here, exactly, put the closing here. Exactly, put the closing braces. No, the closing brackets, like the start, exactly, no, not the HTML. Yeah, exactly. Move back, exactly.
Sorry.
Yeah, just keep sharing looking at my screen and continue, right? You can continue. So I watch other
Okay.
people move forward as well.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Victor, you made the space there. Move back a little more in that line 3. Okay, press your tab. Press your tab. You have moved to the extreme. Tab. Okay, it's still on point. Yeah, so we have the HTML tab. Use your tab on line 3.
Sorry, Bright, also try resharing your screen so I could also like follow up with what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me share my screen.
Hamilton, you can proceed.
All right. So HTML, inside that HTML, I say click on tab.
I'm sharing mine now.
Awesome. Victor, click on tab. Just press tab on top of your tab caps lock. Yes. Then write head. Open bracket, exactly. Head, exactly. Awesome. Small letters. Head. Easy. Yes, head. You can click on that one that's showing up there, that suggestion there. Let's see if it will close it for you. Awesome. Okay, didn't. Yeah. So now close. Close the tag by writing another open brackets / head. Yes, exactly. Click on it. It's showing it there for you already. Awesome. Then go to the middle of the two of them and press enter. Awesome. Exactly. We are making progress. Okay. So there, write meta, open brackets as well. We are still giving tags. Meta, yes. Yes, meta space, character set, car set. Exactly, you can see there. Exactly. Equal. You can just click on that guy so that it will give you the, go back, delete, exactly. UTF-8. UTF, capital letter, yes, -8. Awesome. That's it. You close it. Exactly. Thank you very much. Down, enter. Next line. Awesome. Next line, meta, we give more descriptions. Yeah, meta. Viewport. Meta name, meta space name, yes. Yes, click on that suggestion so that it will give you the name exactly. Viewport. View, VIEW, PORT. VIEW. Are you there, Victor? Can you hear me? VIEW.
Am I writing am I writing viewpoint inside the
exactly, inside the quotes, inside the string, yes.
Okay.
PORT, yes, port. PORT.
Okay, what? Okay.
Yes, so move out of the string, give a space. Exactly. Then you write content. It will suggest it for you as you are typing. Click on it. Exactly. Width. Yes. Exactly. Equal to, no space.
Okay, no space, right?
Yes. Equal to device width, device hyphen width. Yes. Exactly. Comma. Space now. Initial scale. Initial hyphen scale. Initial hyphen scale. Equal to 1 point. Initial scale, yes. Equal to 1.0. No space. equal to 1.0. Still inside the string. No, still inside the string. Equal to 1.0. Equal to, equal sign, sorry, equal sign. Hello, are you there? Victor, you are muted, you are not typing. Is there any problem? 1.0. Yes. Then move out of the string, close the braces, close the brackets. Yes. Awesome. Can you see once you closed it, your header tag stops showing red? It's throwing error because your linting tool is activated, showing you that there is an issue with your syntax. So that's why there is that red error to show you that you need to look through and make sure that your syntax is in the proper order. So now we go to title. Next line, title. Next line after meta. Next line after meta, still in head. Still in that on that inside head.
Should I just type enter, right?
Yes, enter to go to the next line. Exactly. Title. Exactly. Click on that setting there. Click on that suggestion. Click on that suggestion. Let's know if it will close it. Okay. Just continue. Title, close brackets, close the bracket. Awesome. Yes. So now, write my first code. That should be your title.
Space or just no space?
You can put it anyhow you like. It's a text. So if you put space, it will show space. If you even put emoji, it will show emoji there. Anything you put there works. Yeah, my first code. Exactly. Next line, still in the header tag. We now describe files that we can link it to. Link. Exactly. Click on it, enter. Yes. Link rel. Yes. Just continue, don't worry. You're on point. Yes, equal to. Yeah, click on that suggestion so that it will give you the equal to. Well, yes, exactly. Smart. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Style sheet. Can link it to style sheets. And what style sheet do we use? The cascading style sheet, which is CSS. Yes, so we use the cascading style sheet. And then next, outside the string, space, href, the path, the location of this style sheet, href, just href, exactly. Click on it so that it will, exactly, styles.css. Awesome. Come outside the string and close the link tag. Just close it with closed brackets. It doesn't need a yes, close brackets. Awesome. Let's keep it going. We are done with the header. So can you let's just launch this guy like this so that you see that other ones will follow suit. I want us to be now checking what you are doing subsequently on the browser and seeing how they change. So let's not just type a whole lot of code and then show them. Let's show this one first. So go to your web browser. I believe you have Google Chrome now. Yes, I can see it. Click on. Yes. You tap. Sorry. Then file. Go to your taskbar. Yes. To the upper part of your listing. Exactly. File. Yes. Open file. Yes. Click on it. Then locate where you store that guy. Desktop, I guess. Yes, code, exactly. Click on the code, then exactly open. Awesome. Okay. So can you see it's showing that it's an index.html file, but you have not written any line of code. So there is no code inside of there. It's just an empty space. Click on it, like click on plus, new tab, plus. Okay, now hover on that index.html file, like bring your arrow to it. Okay, index.html. It's not showing the name. Why would that be? Can you see that it's not showing the name of the file? All right, so let's see why this is happening. Go back to your code. Okay, so we have the doc type, we have the header tag, we have the HTML, we have repeated all this. So what else could we be missing out on that is making it not show? It is an empty file. So let us add a body tag. Next line, put a body tag. Body. After head, sorry, next line after head. Yes, get back, yes. Then click on head and press enter. Also, body tag. Yes, close it exactly. Also, press enter. H1. H1 is the name of a tag. H1. Yes, close it. Yeah, you can click on that guy. Yeah, or you close it. Awesome. Hello world. Type on hello world. Enter once. No, we are pressing it severally. Yeah, enter once. Awesome. Hello world. World, yes. So let's go back and see if this guy will show up now. Go back and click on refresh. Go back to your browser. Click on refresh. Okay, so can you see nothing is showing, right? That means something is wrong. Click on refresh again. All right, go back to your code. Let's debug. Okay. Dot type HTML, that's correct. HTML language, English. So what could be the difference? What could be the issue? You have a header, you defined it, you defined the name. Also, what just happened? Your browser was faulty or what? Hello, Victor. Can you speak, please?
Yeah, my browsing wasn't my VX wasn't saving.
Oh. We need to do that as well. We need to click on auto save. Oh,
Yeah, it wasn't saving at first, so I had to resave it. I had to go save it, then it starts showing.
awesome. So you can see if we comment this guy out, this body tag, it will still show these guys. It will still show the other content. So no need, we can just continue. Go to your browser. Go back to your browser. So you have this hello world. Then we can now write paragraph. Open your VS Code. After H1, next line. Next line. Next line. Put P tag. It's called P tag.
Yeah.
Yes, next. Just enter. Yes. Do a H2. Do a H2 so that you see the differences. H2. Yes, developers, right? Developers. Exactly. Then come after H2, you can now do a P tag. P stands for paragraph. After H2, you click on enter. Enter. Yeah, P. Just do a P tag. Just
P tag.
like H2. Yes, P. Exactly. Close it. Exactly. Then you write, this is the traditional first line of code. First line of code. Exactly. Then next, I'll go to the end of that P tag, click on enter. At the end, yes, at the end, enter. Span. Write span tag, SPAN. Open brackets, span, close. Also, yes. First line of code on the web browser. That right on the web browser. On the web browser.
I think I'm done.
All right. On the web browser.
Mom must also explain to them what a boilerplate is and also how this is a foundation for what they'll be building in future with HTML.
All right. So to some extent, I've explained what a boilerplate does. Like it defines for us it defines for the IDE what we are about to build. It's more like a setup. We call it boilerplate. It's a template, exactly, a template. So it creates and makes us understand what and how we are going to build HTML code. Especially, it's an explanation for the IDE. Take, for example, you can see, go to your browser. Go to your browser. Okay, can you see that all these other things that we are writing, that it did not show on the browser? Can you see? It did not show on the browser. This is just these things that show. So boilerplates are more like templates. They are more like, will I say, they are sections of code that are repeated in multiple places. They are used to describe the pattern for writing particular lines of code. So this boilerplate is the standard boilerplate, the traditional boilerplate for writing HTML. Doc type HTML, defining to the browser what we are trying to do. So it is because of this boilerplate that we have used. The only thing that you added to this website that is making it look different is what? Number one, that's content in title, which says my first code. The content in hello world, the other things that you wrote there. Apart from it, all these other tags and things that we are writing, these, my brothers, are what we call boilerplates. So they are the default templates used for writing codes on the browser and on any development machine. So the boilerplate for HTML is this that we are seeing: doc type, HTML, header tag, body, and then as we go on, we'll see more lines of tags that can be added. But basically, this is the standard. This is the traditional boilerplate. This is the traditional default template code for writing web browser applications on the front end. So look at it. So go back to your browser, look at what we have there. You see that the H1 content looks a bit bigger than the H2, telling this guy that H1 is header number 1, H2 is header number 2. Then span of text, a stretch of text, paragraph, a paragraph of text. So they all define texts. And so span and P are for text. That's why when you use them, you still have the same texts of the same sizes. Victor, go back to your browser. Let us look at it one more time. Okay. So this is it. Congratulations, Victor. Can I see Bright? Can I see? Okay, I'm saying, can I see? I can just go straight away and see. Okay, it's loaded. Let me see yours. Can write any other thing. I don't know. Maybe it's my network, but Bright, I'm having a hard time loading up your screen. I can see Victor's own. I can see Promise own. Oh, Promise, this is awesome. You have already done it all. That's great. That's great. Can I see your browser, Promise? Move over to your browser. Let's see what you've got. Okay, file. Go to file. On the top bar, like hover, try to go to the hover part of your this thing. No, not there. Like try to move up into your browser. Exactly. Somewhere around there, you should see file, like you see in Windows and Microsoft Excel and all those guys. Can't you see anything of that sort?
No, see what he will do. Maybe you should go to the folder. Go to your folder. The folder, the coding folder. Where you're saving it. Did you save all this work? Maybe Control X first. Then you go to the folder.
Yeah.
Your coding folder.
Yeah, Control S. It's not saved. We are going to set our this thing on auto save.
You saved it.
Exactly.
Just go to your
now.
code. Just go to the coding folder, the one we are storing the file.
Go
Not
to your
visual.
desktop. Yeah.
My coding, that folder you created. My first code.
Yeah, options, open in browser, right? That's a smart option. Yeah.
Open it. Open the file.
Open the file.
Yeah, you can just open it with your this, or you open with.
Yes.
Go to the index. Go to
right
the
click. Yes, right click on index.
Yeah.
Right click on it. No, right click on it and then open in browser.
Yeah, he has already clicked on that.
You're
you
awesome. Awesome. I get you. Okay. Why is it okay?
Yeah. Try using Chrome to open it.
It's still loading up. I think everything
Yeah, you
is
should try
working.
using Chrome. Yeah, right click then.
Right click on yes, open with.
No, that's no, you did not open. You did not did. You did not click on it. Yeah. Yeah.
Right click now. All right. Open with. Exactly. Exactly. Google Chrome. Awesome. I'm happy seeing this. Essentials of coding, possible ways of coding, the importance of it. Wonderful. So this is a good one from Promise. This is good progress. This is good progress, honestly, guys. This is good progress. Okay. So over to how can I see my screen bigger? Sorry, just a minute. Let me navigate and get to see my screen in a bigger way. Sorry, I'm trying to switch screens once again. I'm just getting familiar with this app. Okay, yes, awesome, awesome. So this is Promise screen. I've seen Victor's own. Victor's own is in perfect condition. Okay. And then we have Bright's own. Bright, let's see yours. Okay. Awesome. Open on the browser, please. Exactly. Well, we really need. I would love you to pay attention to, spacing out, indexing your code so that it doesn't get difficult for you to read and understand. So we will have to pay attention to this and make sure that things are actually situated in the right way. You pull back that line 8. Your line 8 is in good condition. Then the body from line 10 line 10 body. Then after body, put a space. The H1 should fall under body. So it should have from the start. It should have a tab space. Yeah, from the start, put a tab. You like a paragraph tab. Yes, you like a paragraph tab to show that it's right. Awesome, exactly. So this one will now, next line will now be under it. Yeah, just try to make the code neat. Exactly, line 11. Line 11, which is the text. Yes, put it under H1 as well. 2 tabs, one more tab, one more tab to show exactly 12. No, it's too much now. Are you with me? One more tab is okay. You can see it is showing you one line there in line 11, showing that you moved too forward. You can bring it back to the distance, to that line. Just keep it under line 12. Move line 12, press a tab so that we can keep up to time. I want us to have a 10 minutes break before we come back for 1 hour to do CSS. All right. Move H2 as well. Go to your browser. Before we start doing this ordering, you can look at my own code. You can look at my own code and set your own accordingly. Go to your browser so that we can, not lose out so much on time. Sorry. Browser. Let's see. File. Open on browser. Okay, I think you are using Windows as well. Okay, no, you can. This is just for tabs. You cannot use it to access files. So you might just go the same way Promise did. You might just go to, yes, Control S. It's not save. Control S. Save your code.
Save this?
S.
Okay,
Yes.
Control X. X.
Yeah, then go to where the file
I
is.
think. Okay. That's my code file, right? My first
Exactly.
code.
Open it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Click on it. Just not double click. Click on index. Just one click.
Okay.
Yes, then
Yes.
right click now. Open with. Go to open with. Yes, Google Chrome. Exactly. Awesome. Can you see?
Something
the
is
name?
wrong.
What's wrong?
The importance of coding is small. It's supposed to be bigger.
Okay, so go back to your code. Let's show you why it is small.
Okay.
Yeah, switch back to your code. Importance of coding.
I'm there now.
Okay, so you see there is an error on your tagging. You put the opening tag, you put a / on it. Remove that / that you have on the first, on line 10. That's a mistake.
Your H1, first H1.
Number line 10, yes, line 10. Remove that / the / that should be that should be on the closing one only. So remove that /
Okay.
Go back to your browser.
I've done that.
Go back to your browser. Refresh your browser.
Refresh. Yeah.
Voila. So that's it. This is wonderful. I'm happy seeing this. So congratulations, everyone. We have written our first line of code and it is working on the browser. So when we come back from our break, we'll continue with styling and we'll get to style and make some dynamic effects on this page that we are seeing right now. Cheers, everyone. Congratulations. Let's just meet again by
Thank you.
10 o'clock and continue from that point. All right, welcome.
All right.
All right. So Hamilton will be joining back in about 4 minutes. Is everyone here?
Hello.
Do I have Bright here?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. Do I have Victor here?
I'm here.
All right. And do I also have Promise here? I think Promise has not. Bryce, can you try calling Promise? Can you hear me, Bryce?
I just saw that my message I sent to you just delivered. I sent it a while ago.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so I'm back. I'm back already.
Okay, you're
I
back
just
now, right?
exactly.
What about Promise?
I'm trying to call him.
Oh, okay.
What is life?
Okay, I just spoke with Promise now. I think he's having some challenges. He just told me that his laptop just went off, but there's no light, and he's trying to connect with his phone.
Okay, awesome. That would be a
Okay,
good option.
let's keep moving. Hamilton. He could follow up with the pre-recorded session.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. That works. Okay, so congratulations, everyone. I believe you can see my screen on the IDE.
Yes, you can see it.
Okay. So let's proceed. So congratulations once again. We just displayed something on the front end. That's amazing. That's really amazing. So we're going to go further to style these things that we've written to make them, look more colorful, more appealing, and more similar to a website. There are a whole lot of websites that have these boilerplates that look way more interesting than what we wrote. So let's have something interesting here. So we start by naming the style sheets that we are going to use to the style sheet file that we are going to use to style this. So like we called it here, styles dot CSS. Enter. So when you click on enter, it just opens the file for you, and then you can now go ahead to start styling. Now, style sheets, what it basically does is it just beautifies our code for us. It just makes it look interesting. How do I put it? Yes, it just makes it look appealing and interesting. So we can start. This is what we call comment. Oh no, don't comment here. Comment on HTML files. So we can just start here by saying H1. Promise is asking for acceptance. Yes, I just brought in. Promise, are you here? Hello, Promise, can you hear us? Can give a thumbs up or you can just hear your voice. That's all good.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. So we can start this way. We'll start from the head. Sorry. The head is that part that we have the tag, the description, meta description and stuff. So we can start by saying font weights. I would like us to go to a website called CSS Tricks. I think it will really help us in our journey. CSStricks.com. I'll paste the URL now. Our chat. Message, yes. I just posted a link, a URL link. So we can go there and see some styling effects. This is just flexbox layouts. All right. You can just go to the main site, the home page, and then you will see some other interesting content that helps describe for you how to style a file, HTML file. Then we are going to use another website that we call W3 Schools. I'll open it, I'll share it. So these sites will help us in understanding some particular ways of writing code and doing the necessary stuff we need to do here on the browser. I need to activate my VPN. Sorry, just a moment. I need to.
Also, when you're using W3 schools, take your time to read through properly. Don't rush. Take your time to read and understand through every details you get there while using W3 schools. We'll also drop the link on the Discord learning resources, so you would also access it after this class. So take your time to read through everything you get on W3 School. So you start from HTML and CSS, since that's where we currently are.
Sites and their navigation, JavaScript, syntaxes, and several languages, I must say. Several languages. So if you go there, you can click on JavaScript, HTML, CSS, whatsoever you want. It's going to give you that. It's a broad website where you can check up on a lot of educative write-up and comments for developers. So I'm going to send the link for W3 Schools. I'm just sending in the URL links that are special to what we are doing, to the context, to what we are doing at the moment. So I'm going to post this one as well. WP schools. There is another one we call Java T points. Very interesting as well. Okay, just a minute, I'm with you. Let me just share this. Okay, so these are websites where you can see interesting contents and guide on code, on JavaScript syntaxes, on particular methodologies that you can use to do your building on the web browser. We also have MDN docs. You can sign up. It has a lot of wonderful write-ups and documentations for you as a developer in languages, in debugging, a whole lot of things. So I just posted all of them. But right now, what we need is CSS for want of time and for use case. We're going to be using CSS. So now let's start by, describing the color of the text. Let's say color. What's happening? I can't type. Color. Let's use brown. Let me go to my browser and let's see what my first code has to offer. Can we see? Are you seeing my, oh, sorry, I'm sharing only this guy. Let me share my screen, my entire screen. So, can you all see my screen? I can't see anybody. Okay, so can you see that the color I applied here is now what is showing on the website?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. That is just it. So why? Because we had this guy body. Remember, these things that we are seeing are inside this body tag. Can you see? They are housed inside line 9. Can you? Oh, it's still showing just my browser.
Yeah, try to share your entire screen this time.
Entire screen, exactly. Yes, awesome. You can see my entire screen now. So I'm in my IDE. Can you see I'm in my VS Code? Can you see my VS Code?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, thank you. So from line 9, which is the body, to line 18, the closing tag of the body, you can see that is what we have here. Importance of coding, serial coding, and all that. So we now called this guy, this tag body here, and said this brother should have a color of what? Brown. Can you see that is this color tone that is here? Let's type blue. Let's see. Front end is sweet. Is in coding generally. Let's use golden rod part. Oh yeah, let's update. Can we see the color changed? Let's use green.
Yes.
Can we see the color changed? So this is what style sheet does. It just makes our our text appear in a particular kind of way according to what we describe. Let's change the font. Let's font family. Which font will we use now? My this thing is giving me a lot of fonts. Let's use something that will be very, very stylish. Let's use Times New Roman. No, Times New Roman is popularly very Lucid Sans. Let's use this guy, Geneva Bedana, whatever. Okay, can you see you can see the current font style? Now look at. Can you see that it has changed?
It does.
Awesome. So that is it. We have changed the font style. Now let's change something else again. What else did we change? Let us change background color. Let's find one color and give this background now so that we see that this background will be looking in a different kind of way. Let's go to Google Colors. This is another URL that you need to know. Google Color Picker. Okay. So it helps you find what we call HEX code for colors. HEX code are hashtags that represent a type of color mix. So let's pick something like this. Let's use something grayish. Yeah, grayish. Yeah, that's gonna be good. So what's the color code of this grayish stuff? This, just click on copy. So we now come here, background color. This guy is suggesting it for me. I would have loved to just type, let me just type it so that you follow up. Too much suggestion can make you get lazy as a developer, which is not really good in the long run. So we put this guy here. Then we paste this color code. Can you see? It has even shown me the color code. Awesome. Now let's update our browser and see if this background will change to this color code. Ladies and gentlemen, can we see what we have? A very, very interesting website with a lot of messy color meshes. Okay, so to help us as developers, we have the people we call UI UX designers. So these people take their time, interesting people, artistic people who take their time to now start using wireframes and a lot of Figma tools, most especially, to design a website, to make a rough sketch of how a website should be. Then, when you now have the website, let me show you what a Figma file could look like.
I'm almost saying, for clarity on what you currently have, you can make the background black. That's hash 00000, right? And then the text white, that's hash FFFF.
FFFF, yes.
Yeah, so those are like common codes. Also let them know that these are common codes. So
yeah,
that for black and that for white.
Okay, that's awesome. So we can use this guy as black. Then we use this guy white. So these are basic color codes, like you said. These are the basic color codes. Then when we get back to these guys, we just refresh. Mister, what's happening? One color black. Do I need to add another F? No, this is the name.
Okay, make it 3 instead of 4. There should be 3 instead of 4. FFF000. Try that. And I think the F should be small letters as well.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Yeah, this is what we have. So we can see the background now is black.
Back.
Yes, this should be ahead. Yes, this should be ahead. This should be multiple Fs. The issue is that we used capital letter. Okay. Exactly. This should also work. You can see it's still working. Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to show you something concerning Figma, but it's not loading up. So we might just continue. Just continue.
You can just use Google to also show them a sample of a UI. So they could also just get it. Yeah.
Okay, how do I do that? Sorry.
Yeah, just go to Google, search for a UI sample, UI UX. Just search for UI UX.
Okay.
UI UX design. Design samples. Yeah. Then you can go under images.
Yeah, exactly.
You can see that last one there looks nice, so you can use that. No, the one before, the one above that one. Yeah, that one there looks good. Yeah, that one you on now.
Yeah. Okay, can you see? So this is,
Yes.
oh, no need to open this one again. So this is a UI, this is a Figma file of a website. So the UI UX designers have designed it. So you now as a developer, your work will now be to now go to your code and start writing head, body, paragraph, and all those other tags and styling them in order for this website to look this kind of way. So take, for example, now we have this guy. Let's take it to be this guy that is on top. Where is our browser? Sorry. So let's take this part to this guy to be the logo guy. We now design it to stay here. Then we now design this guy, to be smaller, and then to be the remaining part of this guy. We'll just strategically, gently, step by step, design this website with HTML, with tags, and it will look exactly the same. Let's change our background back to black and then our text to white. Let it look a little like this guy. So
I was try clicking on visit. Let's see if it will be bigger.
okay. Okay.
Copy the URL. Can you copy the URL of this page? And yeah, that's good. So also help me copy out the URL of this page, so I can just drop this on the Discord as a sample.
Okay.
But just help me copy out the URL of this page. Just drop it on the chat on this Zoom.
Oh, let's see the charts. Yeah, it is.
All right, got it.
Also. Okay. So what do we have here? We now have a white background and a black background. Remember before we tried to tweak it and we had a black background and a white background. All thanks to our what? Our CSS, which is helping us design these guys to look in that particular way. So now we can use some other things. We can do some cover. We can do text decoration. We can do button decoration. We can do anything we want to do on these HTML tags that we have created. So let's look at something else we can do on it. Importance of coding. Let's put an underline here. My BS go. All right. So we have styled this body. Let's move to styling the particular parts of the other tags of this text. Let's go to H1. Okay, H1. You can have, what do we do now? text decoration. Exactly. You can use underline. Let's underline it. Can you see, ladies and gentlemen, we have an underline right under this guy. Because of what? Because we called Mr. H1 and we said he should have a decoration underline. If we put another type of decoration, it will still work. Can you see the suggestions he's giving me? We can give it a different color. We can give it another interesting color entirely, and it will still work. Why is this not working? Okay, this will not work because this should be text color. Let's try this. Line 2. I'm just this is helping us show a lot of effects, a lot of styling designs that we can use. Let's do line 2. If we do line 2, it will look like this guy was cancelled. H1. Can you see?
Yes, yes.
Exactly. So these are just simple, interesting ways. We are going to be looking at we are going to read a lot of CSS lines and then would, yet I think just like we are going to use a Figma file, and maybe next class, we are going to just try to design a Figma file, even if it's that one that we have there, that we just share the link. We'll try to design it. We'll try to type code and make our browser, our website look just like that guy. We're going to do that in our next class. So you can see how easy it is for us to replicate a Figma file, for us to replicate a website, for us to build something that already has a wireframe, that already has a prototype, and then deploy it to the website, and people can look at it and engage with it, interact with it, and then when they get to know and ask who did this thing, they will say it's Victor, it is Bright, it is Promise. It is very, very possible. It is just a process. Okay, so double. Let's see what this has to offer. Okay, I didn't notice any change. Let's use dashed. Exactly. No change. What are some of these interesting things? Strike through. Is there strike through? No. We have used line through. We have used dotted. Let's see what dotted has to offer. Let's just check out all these interesting stylings and see how they reflect on the front end. Okay, nothing. Let's just use the underline we started with. Okay, underline. Can we see? Then let's do something interesting again. Imagine we want this guy to move away from here. As you can see, it's too close to the edge of the screen. Can you all see? It's too close. Let's just make it a bit far away. First of all, we need to know what is called the stylings that we use to make HTML files or web browser interfaces to have spacings and decorations according to the gaps between them. So we are going to be looking at this in this place. If you right click on your web browser, you see what we call inspect. When you click on this, it offers us a tool that makes it easy for us to do this. Exactly. That is this guy. You see what we call margin. Margin is the space that is around a particular HTML script. Can you see? That is the margin. You can see the yellow color there. You can see it's all around. Margin is the space around it. You have padding. Padding is the space.
How did you get to this point, please?
Oh, sorry. You right click. If you right click, you will see inspect. When you click on inspect, it will now start showing you all these things. So take, for example, this is our file in itself. This is our file in itself. This one at the center or at the incus. Yes. This at the central point, at the nucleus. Yes. So this is our file. Then padding. Padding is the space that is surrounding it directly. The space after this blue region, the space surrounding it. Then border is the space that is surrounding the padding itself. Then margin is the third level of space. Can you see? It's the third hierarchy of space that surrounds it. So closest to a file is the padding. Next to it is the border. And then the extreme is margin. Margin basically is the fence. Just like we say, draw your margin when you are in a primary school, then you draw it, and then once the left side, you write number or you write the listing tags, the tagging of what you are doing. And then on the opposite side, we say the right-hand side of your book and the left-hand side of our book. So margin is the line, the boundary that divides a particular HTML tag with others. So we can see this body that we clicked on, the margin is all around there. So let's do some interesting things. Let's increase the padding to the big. Let's go to our VS Code. Then we will padding. Let's put padding left. Or we can just use padding as a on this phone. $20. Okay, let's close this guy. Let's refresh our browser. Just look out for this page now. Look at what will happen. Can you see? Can you see that it has a wider, it looks like it has been padded, it has been cushioned, it has been wrapped around a big kind of space. Let's go back to that guy and then let's see what happened there. Can we see? Can you see? Can you see it gave the default value that we had here? What are we seeing here? Is it not 20? What do we have here? Is it not 20? Let's click on this guy. Let's change it. 10px. Let's reload. Do you see we have 10? Do you see we have 10? If we did not close this one, you notice that there is a little difference. Wait, let me return it to 20. You see the difference? You see that there will be a change here. Can you see? It's getting bigger. Okay, let's do border. Let's add border as well. Now I've added border 20ps. You see this guy will be getting thicker, kind of. Okay. Okay, this border has not reflected because we did not add a closing tag to the HTML tag. It's beyond that. Okay, so many a times we can't use both stylings together. I think that is the issue here. We are using both the padding and the border at the same time. Let's try to close padding, remove padding, and use border. Let's see what will happen. This guy goes back to his normal state because there's no more padding. Let's see if the border now reflects. No, the border does not reflect. Okay, so these are different bordered stylings that we can use. So I think we need to, it is expecting us to have some specifications of the border for it to work. But right now, I think if we can use 40px, I think that should work still. Instead of not showing anything at all, this should display something. Coding is an experimental journey. As you do, you check what is happening, why is it not showing, then we can get to know why as we learn and go. Okay, this is definitely having some issues. Let's try merging. Okay, let's look at this screen and see whether these guys are reflecting it. So as you can see here in the CSS, this is why we prefer. I hope you can all hear me. This is one of the reasons why, as developers, we always recommend Google Chrome. Google Chrome has a lot of tools and extensions that can help you monitor your website. Now, like I said, we can always trace the reason why something is not happening the way it is happening through our inspector. So this guy is not showing anything. Why? Because it is expecting us to be definite about the type of margin we want to use. Is it the margin top, or is it the margin bottom, or is it the margin left, or is it the margin right? Now let's have this guy and see if there will be some changes in our website. Let's use PX. Let's be using PX for the meantime. We'll talk about PX, REM, and EM, how we can use them in styling and the ratios and how it depicts to picture sizes and visual sizes on the web browser interface. So let's click on this guy again and see what we see. So we have margin top. What did we write it to be? We wrote it to be what? 40px. It's not showing here because the default is margin 8. Now let us go to our styling sheet and note if it actually displayed. Margin top, nothing. Because by default, it is persisting on this 8px. So can we change this guy? Can we alter it? Let's see. We are experimenting. Okay, so this padding has not reflected. Oh, sorry about that. Let's not waste too much time on this. I don't know the reason why Okay. Short term property set values for the sequence particular. If left is omitted, it is the same as right. If bottom is omitted, it is the same as top. Can you see the suggestions he's giving us? This is the reason why this is what we call error debugging. This is debugging methods in our journey as software developers. We must be able to try to see. It takes time. Sometimes it can take you. I've been on a bug for 3 months. Yes, 3 months, but it will never be your portion in Jesus' name. It was a bug on building an AR app. Everything has worked on development. It is working here on my laptop. Oh yeah, now bundle it so that it will work on a mobile device. We tried up and down, even went to Fiverr to consult the big guys that used to charge money to do it. Fought too thick and thin, tried every process, tried different methods for 3 months before that application was successfully deployed. So that is how interesting our career can be. But once you got through a particular bug, you master it. Whenever you meet it again, you might still have difficulty, you might forget, but it surely won't be as difficult as it was in the first time. So this guy is trying to make us understand that whenever we are calling padding, whenever we are calling margin, whenever we are calling border, we should be definite about the kind of padding, the kind of border, the kind of margin that we want. So let's use padding top. As we can see, it did not now move via the side. It now moved just on the top. So if you click on this guy now, you see that there is a whole lot of space here. Remember, the color for padding is what? Green. If you hover on this guy now, this code here, can you see that there is a green color space there? Can you see, guys? Victor, Benjamin, can you see? On top of that importance of coding, can I hear a voice, please?
Yeah, we can see it.
Exactly. This is an evidence that it is implemented, that styling you wrote is implemented. Padding top, as you can see, on top of that importance of coding, there is a green area space. That shows that, let's see if it will increase if we increase the padding top. Can you see where it is now? Let's now refresh the browser and see how it goes. Should be double the size. Can you see? Can you see? It's now double the size. Awesome. Okay, let's still do border top. Let's add space upon space and see how this guy will look. Border top, 20 px. Okay. Now remember, what's the color of border? Color of border is golden color. There is no golden color. This one is brown. This is different. This is the one you are seeing here, brown. There is no border yet. So we only have what? Blue, the content, the particular content, the padding, which is green, and then margin, which is brown. So every text comes with a default margin. So it is the default margin that is giving us here, which is 8 px. So we are going to still do margin top and see how it goes. Let's first do border. Border top 20. We have written it. Let's update. Okay, let's now see what's happening there. This is golden. It has not updated. Okay, it has not updated. Let's see. Margin top. Okay, this one has updated as well. So if you look at margin top, you see that the one on top, this yellow line on top, this yellow line on top looks quite bigger on top of importance of coding, looks quite bigger than the one directly under it. Let's use border bottom and see if there will be any changes on this importance of coding. Let's do border bottom. $20. So this is what we have for now. We have the margin top, which we increased to 40px. We can see now that this guy on top looks bigger than the one down. Okay, so now we do border bottom. We are just taking time with these guys so that we can use them to understand the dynamic stylings we'll be doing going forward. Okay. Border bottom. It wasn't implemented. Okay, H1, 1, 2, 6, 4. Okay. Pardon? Border is not reflecting. But you can see, margin is already reflecting here. Margin 40, it is already showing here. So I would look into this later and see why border bottom is not showing. Shorthand property for setting border width, style, and color. Yes. Okay, so why is Mr. Border not displaying what I want it to display? Okay. Border width, let's use 10px. Let's see if there is any change that will occur here. Not yet. These guys are already showing their results, but this guy is not showing. We'll come to the root of that later. So padding, with this diagram, we can get to understand what these guys are doing. So this one is the extreme, like I said, the fence of a HTML file, a HTML document, a HTML tag. This guy fences all of them, the margin. The border comes between the margin and the padding. Then the padding is directly trying to cushion this guy, trying to cushion the HTML document. So it's the first spacing or the first effect that we are giving to a HTML file. If we were building a button now and there was a line around this guy, you see that when we add button, you see that the button will look bigger because there will now be more spaces around this importance of coding, instead of the line just running on top of them directly. Take, for example, this underline to now go around it just as close as it is here, even on the top. It won't look well if you are writing a button, if you are building a button. So it is this pattern that you now use if it is a button, and then talk about button. Let us add a button. So we'll do the button tag. Push. Can you see, ladies and gentlemen? Can you see what we have here? Can we see we now have a button right here? Push. Can you see it here? Push directly under and inside the body tag. So this is it. Push. Now let us make this push have a bigger size. So we call Mr. Button and tell it how we want it to look. Color. Let's give it a Bollywood color. Let's just find it. Let's change this, upgrade this thing. Can we see? The text looks somehow. The text now looks Bolly. Let's give this, let's make the background this Bolly color, not the text itself. Yes, this is better. Can you see? Now I put background color. If I didn't put color, if I didn't put background color, it will it will think I am talking about the text color. So once I put this background color, it now codes that what I am saying is the color of the whole item, the whole HTML tag here. So you can see now the color has changed to this instead of when we had just this guy. Look at the change. So we have to be intentional about how we call our tags, the housing, and what we are actually styling. So if we say color, it will just change the text color. But if we say background color, what will happen? Oh, this guy is blocking me. Oh, how do I take this out? Sorry, a moment. Okay. So I was being blocked by the Zoom icon. Yeah. Background color. Now let's make this guy bigger. Let's make. Can we see what just happened? Because we said padding 40 px. This guy, this button has been. Let's do something. Let's do something else.
Hamilton, we have about 5 minutes more, so you could start rounding up.
Okay.
Time. Yeah.
So here, this button, we can do. If you want this guy to be going to www.google.com, you can make it go to www.google.com once you click on it. Now, there's another thing we'll have to do here. Styles.css. We can make this button look rounded. Remember, most buttons don't look square, rectangular like this. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't at all. So what we use to make their edges curvy is what we call border radius. Border radius. We are going to be sharing videos on styling on CSS so that you understand some stylings and how to implement it on this on your VS Code, on your HTML files. So let's see. Look at the edges now. You see how pointed and sharp they are. Can you see? They have become more rounded. They have become curvy. That is what border radius does. If you want it to now look like ball, you increase it 40 px. Can you see? If you want it to now look exactly like ball, let's use 60. You see, this thing now look like a circle almost. Can you see that? So this button is now a circular button, but it doesn't make sense like this. So let's make it look more like a button rather than a football that can be kicked. Exactly. This is more like it. You can make it smaller. We can make it smaller. This is fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we have. We have created a website that has a button, that has a header, that has a listing. Let's just give different colors to this text. This H1, before we close, let's make this H1 have a different color. Can you see? H1 has changed, just H1. Because of what? We called Mr. H1 and said, oh yeah, Oga, you that is in CSS, that you are standing all alone, importance of coding, oh yeah, have this color. So it has changed the color. It's that color that we called for all of them, that we said they should all have black color. It has overridden that one, because right here inside of here, we have said, oh yeah, you especially, I want you to have this color. Let's make this one to be brown. What is the name of this one? That listing how coding is important, H2. You come here, we say, oh yeah, Oga H2. This guy is blocking me again. H2. Oh yeah, I have a color. I have the color blue. Let's just use blue. Okay. Can we see? We just have a pinking color, a color riot, a color riot website. So this is basically to let us understand what CSS file does. It designs our HTML file for us. So as we can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first web page running on the browser. And what did we write? My first code and all this is there. And then we used CSS file to style it. So that will be all for HTML and CSS today.
All right.
So on Friday, we are going to do some, trying to copy what exactly a page looks like and then have it on our browser. Thank you very much.
I think we've done great today. I'm very impressed that we've been able to get our hands dirty in like the code base. And yeah, so let's try to get used to everything we learned around the boilerplate. Let's try to learn about let's try to familiarize ourselves with the header tag, the body tag, the HTML parent tag. Let's try to ensure that in the next class we're able to set up that structure on our own without copying from somewhere else. Let's ensure that we're able to set up the doc type HTML. Let's ensure we're able to set up the HTML parent tag. We're able to set up the head tag, both opening and closing tags. We're able to set up the body tag, both opening and closing tag. Then after that, we will be able to create a lot of things. As long as you understand that basic step of getting that boilerplate, that structure, that template out, we can build a lot of websites, can build a lot of designs. And as Hamilton has said, in the next class, we'll be trying to replicate a UI design. So I'm also going to get a UI design ready on Figma. I'll share you a link to download maybe the Figma app on your computer and also get it installed. We're also going to share like a couple of videos on the group. So take your time to watch the videos. It's not something you have to rush. Take your time. If you don't understand, you pause it and you go back, you rewatch until it clicks. So take your time to watch the videos. Also some documentations like the W3 schools and some other links that are also being shared. Take your time to read through them. You don't have to rush. If you have any confusion or anything you might want to ask question on, don't hesitate to message on the group. We would always be here to respond. Does anyone have any questions before we call it a day?
None.
Any questions?
None from my end.
Okay, because in the next class, we might be asking questions. Do you understand? So let's get ready. Let's familiarize ourselves with the doc type HTML. Let's know what the boilerplate is. Let's understand how to impute tags in the body. Let's understand where the body plays a role in the website. Let's know where the header plays a role in the website. Let's understand how to connect the CSS to the HTML, just like Hamilton showed on the style.css. Let's understand those basic stuff, because in the next class there will be questions definitely. So yeah,
Okay.
so since no one has a question, let's call it a night and catch you guys in the next class. Cheers everyone.
Cheers, everyone. Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Yeah,
good night.
congratulations for deploying your first website. Good night.